YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, Bade'e Al Oud Jr., and we are back with another fragrance video, okay? So we are back with my favorite video of the week, hands down. We are back with the weekly rotation video. All right, so of course we're going to be talking every fragrance that I wore throughout the week, and it was a good week. It's getting real hot, man. It's getting really hot, and you know, looking forward to discussing my experiences with these fragrances, of course. So before we get started, Smell Good family, hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. If it is going good, I hope it ends up going great. All right, positive energy and positive vibes, that's all we're doing here on this channel. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Sunday. I went with Old Faithful and Old Reliable. Although this is not my favorite from the line, it is just, I don't know, I can't really explain it how it just works out of all three. But from the house of Chanel on Sunday, we went the Bleu de Chanel's Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum. If you watch my channel for long enough, you probably would think that the EDP is my favorite. And then you also look at the dent in this bottle. We are almost done here. We may be a little less than a quarter of the way. You would think this is my favorite version, but it is not. The Parfum is my favorite fragrance of all time. Bleu de Chanel Parfum is my #1 fragrance, but this is something that just works for everything. The Parfum can too, but the Parfum is very sentimental to me, just due to what I've worn it with just certain memories in my life and things. So this one right here is just that Swiss Army knife for whatever, especially to the office. So the Eau de Parfum concentration is really, really good. I'm almost out. I do have a backup bottle ready to go. And on Sunday, it just worked, man. It just works as always. From the house of Chanel on Sunday, we went to Bleu de Chanel, the EDP. The EDP. All right, on Monday we were off and had a lot of running around to do, and I really enjoy this fragrance, man. I've been wearing it a little bit more and more and more, testing it out more and more, and it's just good. It's like a bunch of blues in one. From the house of Afnan, we have 9 a.m. Dive. 9 a.m. Dive, all right. So this one is kind of like Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, Y all in one. It's like you get a little bit from all three of those fragrances in this bottle right here. Very good stuff. Big bang for your buck. The quality is there. I really enjoy it for sure. During, you know, as it's getting hotter and hotter, this is kind of like a hybrid blue fragrance with just a little bit from everything in here, but it just works, man. Them put a small dent in it already. A small dent in it already, so this stuff is really, really good. So on Monday, off day, running around, doing some recording, doing some editing, running some errands, we went with Afnan's 9 a.m. Dive. Perfect time to wear this, man, in the summertime for sure. All right, moving along to Tuesday, we debuted a new fragrance, and I'm really discovering, and have been discovering, that I really love fougères. All right, and this one is the latest in my collection. It might be the best of my collection just so far with the fougère elements. From the house of Nishane, we went with B612. Man, I had a great experience with this. My first full wearing, and man, it's so good, man. Just that fougère element, the spices, the lavender, a touch of creaminess in here as well. Very, very nice fragrance, man, and I ultra enjoy. Nishane is one of the houses that I'm digging into right now. Between this and Zaharov, they're the two latest niche houses that I'm really exploring and trying to get to know the fragrances. All right, but this stuff was great. I did get a compliment early on in the day wearing B612. Great performance. It's an extrait de parfum concentration, and I'm just overly satisfied with this one. This is one that I feel like, man, I wish I could have got 100 ml, but I don't know if 100 ml exists with the B612, but I'll have this for quite some time due to the variety that I have in my collection. But I do like it. It's really good. On Tuesday, from the house of Nishane, we went B612. Good stuff here, man. Really, really dope stuff. All right. On Wednesday, we went with Old Faithful, and I got kind of talked into wearing this one. I mean, shout out my guys over at the Cologne podcast. All right. I love their show, man. Those guys do an awesome job. But I was just going back through the archives, and they were talking about this one, and it just encouraged me to wear it the next day. From the house of Armand from the Club de Nuit line, we have Intense Man limited edition parfum. All right. Now, of course, y'all see Intense Man on this channel quite often, but I didn't have intentions on wearing it on Wednesday. But after listening to the Cologne podcast, I end up wearing it. This stuff is really, really good. Between this and the Pure Parfum, those are my favorite of the Intense Man lineup. The Creed Aventus DNA, which is my second favorite DNA of all time. But this stuff is really good. Good quality here. The mid and the dry down just really stands out. The opening is very smoothed out from what you get from the EDT and the EDP. But this stuff is ultra good, man. If you can get your hands on it, you're looking for a Creed Aventus clone, between this and the Pure Parfum is the ones that I would recommend. On Wednesday from the house of Armand, we have Club de Nuit's Intense Man Pure Parfum limited edition. Limited edition, very good stuff here. Of course, solid performance as well. Sillage on this good too. All right, on Thursday, I started my weekend early. I was off from work for the next 4 days. It was blazing hot. I went to the gym that morning, had hella errands to run, check my P.O. box, go to the grocery store, do a bunch of stuff on Thursday, and this just held me down. From the house of Calvin Klein, all right? We have CK1 Reflections. CK1 Reflections. Now, I know you guys have been seeing a lot about this one in a lot of reviewers' videos in the last few weeks. And the CK1s for the summer, when they come out, I usually grab them. Whether I'm influenced or not, I got a shout out my guy Ross and the fragrance dude for kind of putting me on here. Went to my local Ross that next day. I saw their videos and I picked it up. You get this lemon, ice, lemon, tea, ice, lemon, and tea type of vibe. It just worked. I doused myself with this stuff twice, all right? Because you only get about 4 hours of performance. So I put 10 sprays each time, and you ain't gonna offend nobody. It just works out for sure. Good stuff. As you can see, there's a little dent building off of just one wearing of this stuff, man. As you can see, man. So this stuff is really good for the summertime, especially if you live deep in the South like I do. And it just works, man. $20 from your local Ross. You can't beat it for a summer day. From the house of Calvin Klein, we went with Reflections on Thursday. Overall, perfect stuff, man, for sure. All right, then on Friday, I kind of stepped out a little bit, got a little fly. Had to go get some more stuff done, just kind of moving around, and possibly the greatest summer fragrance in my collection from the house of Mancera. All right, we have Sicily. Mancera, Sicily. Fruits and florals. That's what you get. Lime, peach, pineapple, orange, you name it, it's in here. You got some jasmine here as well. I think there's a maybe a neroli in here, but I know there's jasmine here for sure. You get some musk and a touch of, I get a big dose of musk, especially in the dry down. But this stuff is ultra good. It just works. I kind of get like this tea note resemblance in here once it kind of gets down to the dry down, like a tea and a musky situation there. But I overly enjoy it. I speak highly of it. Every time I get a chance to talk about it, I talk the best that I can possibly talk, because I've had a great experience. All right, on Friday, moving around in this hot Florida weather. Well, it ain't just Florida, it's probably hot everywhere else, but it's definitely hot down here in Jacksonville. From the house of Mancera on Friday, we went with Sicily, all right? And then on Saturday, I debuted yet another fragrance for the first time, my first full wearing. I really love this stuff. You know, whether you think it's feminine or you think it's fun or whatever your description is, for me, it's just simple. I really enjoy it. Fruity and rosy and a touch of vanillic, ambery sweetness. This stuff is really good. From the house of Latafa, we have Bade'e Al Oud, Sublime. Saturday, this was my choice for my baby shower. For those who know, I have another little one on the way, and we had our baby shower on Saturday, and this was the fragrance of choice. All right, so big fruity fruit punch candy Skittles Now and Later Jolly Rancher type opening, and then you get this sweet rose that is not jammy rose, but just a kind of sweet fresh rose that is accompanying that fruit punch sweetness, so to speak. And then it dries down and you get a touch of sweetness, like a vanilla and an ambery type sweetness. There's a patchouli in there that kind of pokes his head up a tad bit, but not too much. But overall, fruity and rosy. That's what you get with this. Could it lean a little feminine for some fellas? Sure, but not to me. I'm cool with it, man. Not really a judger there. If I like it, I like it. If I love it, I love it. If I don't, I don't. And I like this one a lot. On Saturday, really good performance, project really well. Just very, very nice. I know it's going to be around some people, and I wanted to just come off not too serious because it wasn't that type of vibe. All right, so on Saturday, from the house of Latafa, we went with the Bade'e Al Oud Sublime. This is hot right now in the community as well, and it did its thing, and I'm a huge fan of this stuff, man. Just good stuff. Just good stuff. All right. All right, Smell Good family. So that is going to wrap up my weekly fragrance rotation for the week of June 25th. Of course, let me know down below in the comments, what did you guys wear? What was your experiences? And do you have any of these? What are your thoughts on these fragrances? Have you worn them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think I'm tripping? Am I underselling any of these? Let me know down below. And we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. It's still crazy to me. And if you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family and join our weekly and daily conversations that we have, all you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and meet us down in the comments, man, and we can all talk about what we all love, and that is the beautiful art of fragrance. All right, so until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Y'all know the deal, man. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, whatever you put out in this world, whatever work you put out, that's exactly what you're going to get back, and that's for sure. All right, so until next time, man, like I said, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, and then I'll see you guys on the next video. Smell Good family, appreciate y'all as always.